Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come on and do a love reading today, and today we're going to be looking at how your person or the person on your mind is feeling about you. So we're going to start with this deck and see what the current energy around you and your person is. So the first cut, we have separation. So you could be in separation with this person. And I always say intuitively, you'll know if this is your reading, if you feel called to watch it. We also have taking a chance, risk and options, not showing hand. So you could be dealing with someone where you're in separation and they're kind of wearing a mask or not showing you, like they're not showing you their cards. It also says taking a risk, so this could be someone who's thinking about taking a risk coming towards you. And we have sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on it, wanting to repair. So this could have been someone who self-sabotaged this connection, who wants to rebuild it. This could also be a connection where you've tried to rebuild it before. So let's see, with that poker face, it also said decisions. So someone trying to make a decision about you. Let's see what we have. We have cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. So clearly you and this person are in separation. You could have had to, like this connection could have had to go into separation to stop some sort of pattern that kept playing out. Maybe a pattern of self-sabotage. This person could have cut you off or you could have cut them off. It also says silent treatment, so it doesn't seem like there is communication between the two of you. We also have union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, and devotion. So what I am hearing is you could be dealing with someone where even though you saw commitment with them or you felt like you had a soul connection with them, for some of you, you could have had to, you know, be the Queen of Swords in order to stop some sort of pattern. But it definitely feels like you and this person are in separation. So let's have a look at what's going on here. What does the viewer need to know? So we have faith, love is coming. Cupid's arrow, which is kind of Eight of Wands energy. Eight of Wands can be Cupid's arrow. So have faith, love is coming. We have self-indulgence, self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. And then we have coffee cup, which talks about meeting and talking. So actually this is the order that I saw them in. So you could be trying to have faith in this connection. But there is this interesting energy that I'm picking up on where this could be a connection where you did have to embody that Queen of Swords and know your worth, because this says self-worth and value. So understanding that you deserve more, even if you felt a soul connection with this person. That's interesting. So, you know, you could still be interested in, you could still be having faith in this connection. You could still be hoping to hear from this person, but you could also be in the energy where you know your worth. You know you deserve more than that pattern that kept repeating. You're learning how to appreciate yourself, appreciate your own value, and you're no longer going to accept less than you deserve, even if you feel a soul connection with this person. So let's see what else is coming out. So we do have paradise, happiness and joy, playfulness. It also talks about enjoying each other. But what I'm getting with this is that we also have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking. So I feel like whoever this is, they're keeping an eye on you. And remember, we're looking at their feelings today. But I'm getting the energy from the viewer that, again, you're understanding your worth and you're no longer going to accept less than you deserve. And maybe you were accepting less than you deserved within this connection and you needed to walk away from it or cut it down to stop that pattern. Or this person, like if you were in a situation where you were accepting less than you deserved, sometimes this sunglasses card can talk about gaslighting as well, but if you were in a situation where you were accepting less than you deserved and you were kind of staying in that situation, the universe could have intervened and caused a separation so that you could realize that you did deserve more. I keep hearing something about this card and the Queen of Swords energy, knowing that you deserve more. We do have soulmates. So soul connection, partnership, soul contract. So this is clearly someone you have a soul contract with. At one point, you could have had like a honeymoon period with this person where you came together. Things were really good. You saw the potential of a future with them, but maybe then patterns started being triggered within the soul connection, and that honeymoon phase kind of stopped and there was a separation. The other thing I'm hearing with the watching and looking is, like I said, from the viewer, I'm kind of picking up on this energy of knowing your worth, working on appreciating yourself. You could also be focused on your own happiness and joy and raising your vibration. And that could be, what this person is watching. They could be seeing you heal, seeing you have a good time, hanging out with friends, posting things on social media, and maybe it's changing their perception here. All right, this person could have made you feel like an option. Like I said, they could have been giving you less than you deserved. You could have felt like they were stringing you along. And maybe for a time, you kind of saw it as a soul connection. So I don't know why I keep hearing putting up with less than you deserve, but that's what I keep hearing. But now it feels like you're realizing your worth. So if that sounds like the situation you're in, then this is your reading. This person could also be watching you thinking that you have other options or that you have other people interested in you right now. So let's get into how they're feeling about you with this deck. Soulmates, oh my goodness. So deep love, unity, connection. Clearly this person and you, there's a soul connection, or you feel a soul connection. We have pain, apprehensive, afraid, cautious, and that always gives me, it's kind of Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords energy I'm hearing. So someone who's apprehensive to approach you because maybe, like I said, you've realized your worth and you're no longer going to put up with less than you deserve. And it's making this person apprehensive about approaching you because they know that if they're going to approach you, they need to show up right because, maybe you did put up boundaries. You could have even said to this person, I'm not going to put up with less than I deserve anymore. We have chemistry, so insane chemistry, soul spark energy. All right, so how is this person feeling about the viewer? How is this person feeling about the viewer? We have spying, oh my goodness. Obsessing, clinging, holding on, spying. And we have hopeless. So it does feel like, I'm going to be honest, it feels like you are elevating. I feel like you're in a higher vibration than this person, and this person is starting to realize the error of their ways. It feels like they're very much obsessively thinking about you, obsessively watching you. If they have the capacity to watch you, like maybe you've blocked them, or maybe you're not even on social media, but if they have the ability to watch you, I do feel like they're watching you. Obsessively thinking about you, holding on, like unable to let go of your energy. And then we have this hopeless energy. So they could feel like you know your worth now. So even if they were to come in and talk to you, you might not even, I feel like they feel apprehensive about talking to you with that other card I was seeing. You could also be, trying to live in the present moment right now. You could be working on your friendships right now with that coffee cup card. You could even be with this Cupid's arrow, you could be having faith. I'm hearing detachment, if I'm being honest. So, you could be feeling very like, your worth, how to, I don't know why I keep repeating that. You could be learning how to appreciate yourself, and you could be having faith in the universe and God and the divine, whatever it is that you resonate with, that if something is meant to be, it'll be. And whoever's meant to align with you and see your value and see your worth will align with you. You could even be with that cut down, stop the pattern. You could be detaching from this person, or you could be releasing attachment, which is the same as detachment, on this connection, and just focusing on moving forward. And I always say we should never wait for anyone. We should continue to move forward. And I feel like, you have faith that if this isn't for your highest good, that something else will come along for your highest good. And I feel like it's almost triggered the person you're connected to because they can feel that detachment. All right, so let's keep going. How is this person feeling about the viewer? Healing, releasing, right? Just what I was saying, this person can feel you detaching. So this person does feel like you're healing yourself, you're releasing, you're cleansing your energy. You could also have a very healing aura about you. I don't know why I'm hearing aura. I never talk about auras, but you could have a very healing aura about you, or a healing energy. But this person does feel like you're releasing them. And they could have, left you heartbroken here. How is this person feeling about the viewer? We have pride and chemistry. So you could have really triggered their pride. You could have triggered their ego here. And they could still be holding on to a bit of ego when it comes to coming towards you. They could be being a bit stubborn. This person could have also been quite, like, I know this is how they feel about you, but I feel like, you could have seen this person as a bit arrogant, or with the healing and this ego card, I do feel like you triggered this person's ego. And then we have the chemistry, attraction, spark, passion. So they definitely feel this soul spark energy with you. I'm hearing bruised ego. You could have bruised their ego in some way. Conflicted. Decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. So like I was saying, this, and we have left out, walked away. So this person definitely could have been making you feel like an option. They could have been very inconsistent with you, hot and cold. And maybe you just got tired of accepting less than you deserved. I also feel like there's this energy where they're conflicted. If they walked away from you, I feel like they're actually conflicted if they made the right decision or not. How is this person feeling about you? We have separation, space, blockage. So distance, emotional distance, physical distance, however that's resonating for you. And we have pretending. That's interesting. So I feel like whoever you're connected to almost feels like you're bluffing. And I don't think you are bluffing. And what I mean by that is this person's ego could be like in the mindset of, oh, they're just trying to make me scared, or they're just trying to act like they don't want me anymore, but I know they actually want me. So they could feel like you're bluffing. about whatever boundaries you put up or whatever. I hope you know what I mean. I almost feel like part of this person thinks you're bluffing, but I don't think you are bluffing. I think you actually are detaching. Interesting. Yeah, we have finality here on the bottom. Farewells leave behind closure connected to this bluff card. So I feel like this person thinks like you could have said, this is it, I'm done, I'm walking away. Or you could be, there's something about this person not thinking you're actually done with them, or they think you're bluffing, that eventually you'll come back, or eventually they'll hear from you. And then we have longing. So I think it's really interesting because I am picking up on detachment. I feel like you're detaching from the outcome. You're detaching from I'm hearing something about manifestation. So when you manifest, you're not supposed to manifest someone, you're supposed to manifest something. And I feel like that's kind of what you're doing. You're manifesting what is for your highest good, whether it's this person or not. I'm hearing detachment. And I feel like this person kind of feels like you're bluffing, but you're not. And it's causing them to go into this longing. It's causing them to miss you. And I feel like this person is conflicted. Like sometimes they think you're bluffing, and then other times they think, I'm actually losing this person. All right, so I'm just going to get a few cards from this deck. I felt just before I started this reading, I felt like grabbing this deck. What are you? Grieve. Did you see how that flipped out? So how is this person feeling? Fear. And I just said that about sometimes I think that they go back and forth between thinking you're bluffing and actually being afraid that you actually have released them. Interesting. Do you guys hear that buzzing? Someone tell me what that is. Is it a, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's some kind of bug. So we have grieve. So what else do we have? We have truth. It's giving me Queen of Swords energy. You know, you're seeing the truth of this situation. You know you deserve more and you're detaching. All right, so let's see. And then we have communication. So I'm also getting the energy that this person has a fear of coming towards you with communication. And there could be some sort of truth they want to come forward with communication. All right, so let's see how this person is feeling about you. We have movement. So I do think that this person feels like you're moving forward, and that if something is to happen, they need to be the ones to take action towards you. And, you know, maybe for a while they were thinking that you were bluffing, but I don't think you're bluffing. We have choice. So this person feels like they need to make a choice here and come towards you with movement. They could also feel like you have other options. And we have fear, confirmation. So there could be a fear about making the choice to come towards you. And the communication card also had all these eyes. And I feel like this person, like there's this energy of them watching you. And I was picking up on choices. Like I feel like this person feels you're moving forward. And I'm hearing all eyes are on you. But like, look at these eyes. It feels like this person knows that you, or thinks, or fears that you have other options. Let's get one more card. We have fire, which is definitely that magnetic spark. They feel fire for you. It's also giving Four of Wands. So clearly there's some passion here. And this fire card, I feel like this person wants to, now I hear a seagull. I feel like this person wants to start something up again with you here. So we're going to get tarot and see how this person is feeling about you. We've got the Chariot. So I do feel like this person feels like you're moving forward. You're not standing still. You're not waiting. It's also giving me that it's like that energy right there, that movement, that if they want something to happen, they need to come towards you. And like I said, they could have thought that you were bluffing and that eventually they would hear from you. But I feel like you're standing strong in your self-worth. And we have the Knight of Wands. So you could have been dealing with someone who is quite hot and cold, inconsistent, player energy. And we have the King of Cups. That is some deep love there. So this person could have been running from this love they felt for you. King of Cups, that's a lot of love that they're feeling for you. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So they definitely could feel like you're on a new beginning, or you're investing time and energy in other things. And then we have Hanged Man energy. So their Hanged Man energy is a pause. It's an energy of waiting. So this person could be waiting to come towards you with this offer, but I'm also hearing new perspectives with the Hanged Man. Queen of Cups, what the heck? So we just had the King of Cups, now we have the Queen of Cups. So this person feels like you are holding back from them, like you have surrendered this connection, I'm hearing. Queen of Cups, you can see she is sipping on her own cup. You know, the Queen of Cups does talk about focusing on self-love. You could have a very healing energy. You could be very intuitive, but it feels like this person feels like you are focused on yourself right now, giving to yourself. And with the Hanged Man energy, that does talk about new perspectives. So this person could be seeing a different side of you, or seeing you in a different way, someone worth investing in. I'm also hearing missed opportunity. We have Temperance. So we have Sagittarius, Water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we have Pisces with Hanged Man. That's an interesting one, because Temperance shows kind of with this energy, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So your person could be feeling like you're halfway out the door, or if they don't come towards you with a solid offer, they're going to miss their chance. It's going to be a missed opportunity. So let's see how this person is feeling about you. Page of Swords. Listen, there's a lot of energy of this person watching you. It's coming out in every deck. So Page of Swords, this person is very curious about what you're doing and who you're doing it with, I'm hearing. Page of Swords is also, waiting. It's kind of the energy of wanting to have a conversation, but gathering more information. So this person definitely keeping an eye on you, wanting to have this conversation. We have the Magician in reverse, and we have the High Priestess. So this person could actually be learning. And I didn't see any cards come out about this, but I did mention when I saw that sunglasses card, I mentioned the word gaslighting. And the Magician in reverse can talk about manipulation. So this person could be, I'm hearing a few different things. One is that this person could be with that bluff card. They could feel like if they're watching you online, they could feel like whatever you're posting online, you're bluffing. You're just trying to scare them, or you're trying to make them jealous, like you're playing some kind of game. But I don't think you're playing a game. I don't think you're doing anything manipulative. I think that you've finally realized your worth and you're detaching. And this person could be, thinking that you're just trying to make them jealous or something, or put the fear into them. But again, I don't think you're bluffing. I think you've finally stepped into your power. I'm hearing something about your masculine energy taking over, where you're finally realizing your worth. The other thing I was hearing is with the High Priestess, that is an energy of mystery. So this person doesn't really know what you're up to. You could be appearing very mysterious right now with the High Priestess. That's Pisces energy. And with the Magician, that's Gemini and Virgo. We also have air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But silent and guarded. So they feel like you are holding back communication. You're in a very mysterious energy. They're not sure what's going on with you, especially with that bluff card, with that mask card. They have no idea how you're feeling about this situation, and it is scaring them. And I don't think that's your intent. I think your intent is to move forward and become aligned with whatever is meant for your highest good. With a Magician in reverse, this person feels like you're not putting any effort towards this connection anymore. And I don't know what happened between the two of you, but I'm hearing like, I don't blame you. Like me as the reader, I'm like, I don't blame you for not putting any energy towards this. Hang on. What am I looking up here? The Magician in reverse. So when the Magician is in reverse, you're implementing changes. So this person feels like you are changing however you were showing up. Like you could have been the one that was putting in a lot of effort to this connection, and now you're implementing changes. One of those could have been to put up boundaries. The other thing I'm hearing is I am still hearing that this person could feel like you're trying to, I already said it, but like you're trying to make them jealous, which I don't think you are. Now, the other thing I'm hearing that I need to talk about is that this person could be learning with the Page of Swords and the Magician in reverse. They could be starting to see through the veil. And what I mean by that is they could be starting to learn that they were showing up in a manipulative way in this connection. And that you had to implement some changes to stop the pattern. I feel like this person feels like you're giving them the silent treatment when, again, I don't think you're giving them the silent treatment out of manipulation or punishment, but in an act of self-care. Let's keep going with how this person is feeling about you. We have the Devil in reverse. Detachment. That's Capricorn energy. So this person feels like you're surrendering this connection. You're detaching. The end of codependency. You're no longer attached to this person. You're no longer chasing them. You're no longer, you're putting an end to unhealthy patterns with that stop the patterns. So there could have been unhealthy patterns playing out and you're releasing it is what I'm hearing. This is how this person feels you're doing. And there's the King of Cups. That's interesting, my friends. This person feels like you're very self-aware. You're a very self-aware individual and you've become more self-aware about this person and whatever happened here. And with the King of Cups, this is someone who has a lot of love for you. I'm just going to get two more for how they feel about you. How is this person feeling about you? Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. So this person feels like you are their emotional fulfillment, like you are their happiness. They want this happy ending with you. I also feel like it's symbolic that this person feels like you are focused on your own happiness now. They could also feel like you have new love. Oh my goodness. We have the Lovers in reverse. So this person feels, I don't know what these other cards are. I'll talk about them in a minute. But we have Gemini energy. We have a lot of water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this person could feel like you're focused on your own fulfillment, even if that means new love. You know, I'm definitely getting detachment. And with the Lovers, that's separation. So this person feels like you are separating from them. Maybe they feel like you've chosen happiness over this connection, over that soul connection. Remember what I was saying? At some point, even if you're on the twin flame journey, especially if you're on the twin flame journey, even though you feel a soul connection with this person, I feel like you're like, why am I saying like so much? I feel like your inner masculine has kind of taken over. And again, even in a soul connection, like a twin flame connection, at some point, you need to choose yourself over being attached to something unhealthy, even if it is your twin flame. That's interesting. The other thing with the Lovers in reverse and the Page of Cups, I'm getting something about an apology. And so this person could feel like they owe you an apology. Avoiding responsibility for actions. So this person could be feeling like they didn't know your value. They didn't give you what you deserved. They didn't show up in the right way, and or there could have been unhealthy patterns that this person was avoiding taking accountability for with the Lovers in reverse. Detached partner, Lovers in reverse, detached partner, detachment. That's what I kept hearing. So this person feels like you're detaching from them. I'm going to take that in reverse. 8 of Cups. I'm telling ya. Exactly. I don't even have to talk about that, because the 8 of Cups is about accepting. It's about walking away from accepting less than you deserve. And for some of you, I'm hearing like maybe all this person needed to do was take accountability for unhealthy patterns. But their pride was too much, so they ran away or they walked away. But mainly I'm getting for a lot of you that you're the one that's detaching. You're the one that's walking away from less than you deserve. You're no longer, you know your worth. You're no longer going to accept less than you deserve. So I'm going to take this like this. Page of Pentacles. I want to take that in reverse, because I kept saying I wanted to take that card in reverse before I even looked at it. So I'm taking it in reverse. So Page of Pentacles in reverse. I'm hearing missed opportunity. Whoops, pages are this way. Missed chance. So everything I was saying, they feel like they missed an opportunity with you. Remember I said that with the Ace of Pentacles. So they feel like you are detaching. And detachment is powerful. And I feel like that's the energy you're in. You're in the energy of detachment, and you're having faith that the universe will provide you with what is meant for your highest good, even if it's not this person. You're detaching from the outcome. This person could also be feeling like they were too immature or they behaved in an immature way and you had to walk away from this, or they could have walked away because of immaturity and missed a chance with you. What's interesting is this person feels like you're no longer wanting to repeat the same mistakes that you made in the past. So with that rebuilding card, sabotage and rebuild, you could have given this person a few chances, but now they're feeling like they're out of chances. Walking away from disappointing situations. So this person could have left you feeling very disappointed and you could have walked away. All right. That's a doozy. So let's see your person's current energy. I kind of went right into feelings. What is your person's current energy? What is your person's current energy? Oh my gosh. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 6 of Wands in reverse. And we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. And I already know the 6 of Wands in reverse is bruised ego. And that's exactly what I was hearing when that came out. So you definitely bruised this person's ego. You triggered their ego. 10 of Pentacles, this person is feeling very unstable right now. What's interesting is the 5 of Wands in reverse because blockages are being removed here. So this person right now is feeling very left behind. And you know, they're feeling unseen by you. They're feeling unrecognized by you. They're feeling unloved by you. And I feel like probably for a long time, you were giving all that love, that Queen of Cups, you were giving it to this person, maybe even over your own self-love. But now you're in the energy of choosing yourself and loving yourself more. Pivotal part of a soul connection. Confirmation from that yappy dog outside. That's some heavy energy. So I want to confirm all this energy. So just bear with me here. Feeling unloved. Bruised ego. Loss of confidence, lack of self-belief. They're being encouraged to focus on their own growth right now. And that's what's interesting about this 5 of Wands in reverse. And that's what I said, detachment is powerful. So now that you're walking away and you're detaching and you're choosing yourself, it's causing a shift in this person's energy. They could have a lot of crap around them right now too. I should word that better. They could have a lot of tower moments around them right now with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. We have disputes with family, friends, debt, instability. Unstable career. Going through a very challenging time, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And it's actually removing some of the blockages with this person. What's really interesting is this 5 of Wands in reverse, because this person does want resolution. They want to compromise with you. They want the end of conflict. They just want to feel your love again. So let's look at their intentions towards you. Nine of Cups, 2 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. So this person does want happiness with you. They do want success with you. With the 9 of Cups, they want to turn things around here. 2 of Cups, they want unity with you. They want partnership. They want to have an honest conversation with you. This is their intentions. They want to have equal give and take. They want to have reciprocity with the Six of Pentacles. They want to give to you. Like, look at that image where this person is giving to that cup. And I feel like in the past, it could have been the other way around. And I'm hearing, like, I know it's a cliche saying, but you don't always know what you have until it's gone. And I feel like you're gone. Like, I feel like you can't fake detachment. It's an energetic thing. And I feel like you are energetically detaching. So let's look at what action they're going to take towards you. What action are they going to take towards you? We have 10 of Cups on the bottom, and the 10 of Cups is about coming home. It's about storybook ending. It's about fulfillment. It comes after the inner healing. I'm very curious what that card's going to be. Oh my gosh, it's so crooked. It's very crooked. I'll fix it in editing. Never mind. It's not crooked. It's straight. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So this person, Eight of Pentacles is dedication. So I feel like this person, as far as actions, I'm going to need to pull a few more cards for actions, but Eight of Pentacles is about commitment. It is about renewal and, you know, putting effort into love. So I feel like this person comes back here with the 10 of Cups, possibly with an apology with the Page of Cups underneath that, makes the choice to come back towards you and take accountability, which maybe they've been avoiding with that Lovers in reverse. Cultivating a relationship. So this person wants to come back and cultivate a relationship with you. That will be their next action. But I want to confirm it. Actions, please. What action is this person taking? That's some crazy pants. So when that flipped out and went upside down, I went to see if the cards were crooked or not. And for some reason, I thought that card was the Emperor. Like, intuitively, I thought that card was the Emperor. And when I looked at the timer was like 40-40, which made me think of the Emperor as well. And now we have the Emperor coming out. So for actions, this person is going to take the lead here. They are going to step up. And we also have Judgment. So you have two cards about a renewal here. You can see this person coming out of the ground, like re-emerging. So I feel like this person is going to come towards you wanting to cultivate a strong relationship, wanting to make adjustments, wanting to renew something with you here with the Judgment. And the Emperor does show them in that masculine energy, taking the lead, taking action. Queen of Cups is about coming towards you in a very compassionate, loving energy, wanting to deepen an already existing connection. So I want to see near future between the two of you. I stopped mentioning signs. We have earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Aries, more water. Let's see near future energy to see when this action is happening. We have the Five of Pentacles, near future energy. So near future energy and the Star in reverse. So in the near future, this person is feeling very left out in the cold. So I don't feel like they're coming towards you in the next month because they're very wounded right now. Like their ego is very bruised right now. But remember, with the Five of Wands in reverse, that bruised ego and that instability with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse is causing these blockages to be removed. And with that Judgment and the Emperor, I feel like there's an awakening this person is going through before they come back. So near future energy, I feel like this person is still out in the cold and there's still a fear that you're going to reject them. And there's a lack of hope here. With the Star in reverse, there's a lack of hope. So if this person is, when they take action, if they're in Emperor energy, they won't be, fear of rejection won't stop the Emperor. Loss of hope will not stop the Emperor. The Emperor conquers. The Emperor goes after what they want. So this is showing me that this person won't be taking action in the next month, if that makes sense. And my throat's closing over as I'm talking about communication. Hopelessness. Remember that hopeless card came out a few times. So this person, near future energy, they're feeling like a loss of hope about this connection, but that's what's going to wake them up. Extreme self-criticism, lack of confidence, loss of hope in the near future. For this person, I'm looking at them. You just keep doing what you're doing. You just keep moving on. Maybe you're taking a vacation. Take a fucking vacation. I just heard, fuck this person with peace and love. Take your vacation. Let's go 1 month, 1 to 2 months. The energy between you. Typical. 1 to 2 months, the energy between you. 4 of Swords in reverse. Release from isolation. So this person comes in out of the cold. 1 to 2 months. I feel like that could also be 4 weeks. So 1 to 2 months, 4 to 8 weeks. This person comes out of the darkness. They come out of isolation. They come forward. There's healing. It does talk about a reigniting of passions, but for some of you, you might be over this already. I don't know. Look, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and that's what I laughed at, is the 5 of Cups in reverse. So the 5 of Cups in reverse specifically says someone from your past may rekindle your hope for the future. So 4 to 8 weeks, that someone from your past may rekindle your hope for the future, coming forward with a solid offer, coming out of isolation with the 4 of Swords in reverse. King of Swords, truth and clarity. Communication. All right. So what should you focus on? What should you focus on? I feel like this person is going to take accountability. What should you focus on right now? What should you focus on right now? Queen of Cups. Focus on your intuition right now. Trust your instincts. If your instincts are telling you to move forward, to focus on yourself, trust those instincts. We also have the Wheel of Fortune, so believe in, I hate to say this, but believe in divine timing. Focus on making adjustments in your own life. What is your advice with that 4 of Cups? I'm not saying to go out and date other people. And just keep in mind that I'm never judging you when I talk about these things. So if you are dating other people, there's no judgment from me. But there's this image where this person is kind of looks like they're mourning and they're not realizing the opportunities that are coming towards them in this time. So if you are someone, like to me, that almost looks like someone who's waiting for someone. So my advice to you would be to not wait, to not ignore the opportunities that are coming towards you, like friendship or the chance to heal or taking a trip for yourself. Or maybe even for some of you, maybe for some of you, there is new love around you and you're missing the chance to see it because you're waiting or I don't know if you are waiting. I'm getting detachment. But the 4 of Cups kind of gives the energy of like a gift from the divine coming out of nowhere. And if you are stuck waiting for someone, you can miss those chances that are coming towards you. Like things that are meant to be aligned with you. And again, that doesn't have to be love. That could be a new friend. That could be new opportunities. That could be your mission. That could be just a nice surprise. Anyway, that's what I was hearing for that. But I will read you the advice on the actual card. Where are you, Four of Cups? There are opportunities flowing towards you, but you may have shut yourself off from receiving them. That's what I was saying. So the universe could be trying to, like, maybe for some of you, you're still in that kind of energy, and this reading is to help you kind of detach, right? So don't shut yourself off from opportunities coming in. And that's kind of what I was meaning when I was talking about having faith that, like, release the outcome. Instead of manifesting this specific person back in your life, manifest what is meant for your highest good. And that there's more to, I think that there's so much, we put so much emphasis on romantic love. There's so many other types of love in the world. There's the love of our children. There's the love of our pets. There's friendship. And by shutting yourself off and waiting, you could be missing out on other opportunities that are meant to align with you. Hopefully that makes sense. This may have been a result of having been hurt or rejected in the past. So this person could have hurt and rejected you. And what is the advice on the Wheel of Fortune for you? Rapid changes will bring new opportunities and it will make your life better. New circumstances can put an end to past difficulties and herald a period of good fortune and success. So pick your head up, because that wheel is about to turn in your favor. All right. Shall we see what this person wants to say to you? Let's see. Let's see what's on this person's mind. I kind of want to get, if I'm being honest, I kind of want to get a few cards from a few different decks here. So I'm just going to get a couple from this. I'm not even going to shuffle it. I'm just going to get a few. I'm going to set a boundary. That one. Didn't I say you were changing your frequency? All right. I just wanted a few. We have isolation. I need time to be alone to figure out who I am and who I want to be. So this person definitely, and remember, 1 to 2 months release from isolation. And I do feel like when you detach, you raise your frequency, and they need to raise their frequency if you're going to take them back. I can't stop thinking about you. We are aligning on the same frequency vibration. And if they're at a lower frequency and you keep accepting that lower frequency, it keeps your frequency lower. But when you raise yours, they need to meet you where you are, if that makes sense. We have sweets. You are like candy, cake, and chocolate. The decadence of your soul makes me melt. Nervous. You make me feel nervous. I'm scared to approach you. Divine timing. The universe always delivers in divine timing. Please be patient and trust the process. Knight in armor. I want to show you what real love is. Protect your heart. Show you an everlasting love. Memories. The memories we made together forever replay in my mind. Our love is immortal. Shattered. Old habits are breaking down and a new version of them is being revealed. And this reminds me of that 8 of Cups. Whoa. Maybe your person raged. Did you just hear that child outside? Oh my gosh. Those are not my children. Those are not my children. That was intense. Maybe your person had a temper. because I was just about to talk about walking away from less than you deserved. And I'm going to be honest, when I heard that like screaming, I know they're just teenagers and they're just playing, but like maybe your person yelled at you. Anyway, with that 8 of Cups, if you keep accepting less than you deserve, there's no reason for that person to change. And when you walk away from less than you deserve, this person, if they want you back, they have no choice to walk away from that past version of themselves, if that makes sense. Because in a sense, you're walking away from the past version of yourself who put up with it, if that makes sense. And we have wish granted. So we do have 9 of Cups in the future for actions. You're my purpose fulfilled. You're my sun, moon, stars. You're my everything. And I'm going to get a couple of cards from this deck. That was intense. Oh my goodness. I missed this screaming. All right, so let's see what this person wants to say to you. All right, what does this person want to say? Third party, there were other things that got in the way of us being together. I didn't see anything about third party love, but actually we did have something about them making you feel like an option, so there could have been. Third party can also be the opinions of friends and family. And 10 of Pentacles in reverse can point towards outside opinions of love from friends and family. Irreplaceable, the way you love can never be matched. Reunion, we will always come back to each other, and maybe that's what this bluff card is about. Maybe you always did come back to each other. Sabotage, rebuild, sabotage, rebuild. But now it feels like there's something more final in your energy. Holding back, I should have expressed myself better. Maybe they screamed at you like that teenager was screaming. And mend, I want to fix our connection. And then I'm just going to get 4 from this deck. 4, just 4. Four cards from this deck. So after the shuffle on the bottom, we have Dark Night of the Soul. An extremely difficult and painful period. I feel like that could be what your person is going through or about to go through. So just 4 cards, please, Spirit. 1, 2, 3. We have a lot about timing. 4. That is interesting. So we have Aquarius, 92, September 2nd, February 9th, 1992 could be symbolic, or an Aquarius. I acted like I didn't care, but I did. So if this person was wearing a mask with you, that was a bike, if that's symbolic to anyone, like a dirt bike or a motorbike or something. I don't know. I don't know anything about bikes. It was a bike with a motor. If this person was wearing a mask with you and acted like they didn't care, but deep down they did, they could be feeling like that's what you're doing now. It could be a bit of projection. I acted like I didn't care, but I did. I just needed time and space to think on my own. I didn't want to be tied down by a relationship because I wasn't ready to put in the work. And some of that work could have been healing and taking accountability, right? Outer turmoil, 59, May 9th, September 5th could be symbolic. Battles, arguments, and unnecessary conflicts. Feels like their world is falling apart. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. That's them. Physical world filled with chaos, confusion, and destruction, which leads to an awakening, which leads to a dark night of the soul. I feel my life is falling apart and I don't know what to do. Whatever can go wrong has gone wrong, but the one thing that felt right was you. Divine timing. May could be symbolic. Believes union will happen when it needs to. That could be you. The universe placing people, things, challenges, and more in your life when you can handle them. That could also be you. Belief that everything in life happens at the right moment. Anyway, I want to take action towards you. I want to talk with you, be with you, and feel you. Please be patient, my love. I will come back to you in divine timing. And we have time is ticking. May 9th could be very symbolic. We also have 5959 here, so the angel number 59 could be symbolic. Maybe I should look that up. Anyway. Time is difficult to calculate when in union, but feels never-ending when apart. I'm trying to be patient. I want to return, and I want you to return, and I want to return to you. Being apart from you feels like an eternity. So what's really interesting is I was feeling this energy that this person maybe was waiting for you to come back because they thought you were bluffing, but you're not coming back is what I'm hearing. So they know that the time is ticking and they're going to have to do something. I'm really feeling called to look up angel number 59 for you. I'm just going to grab, I don't know if my iPad's charged. Hang on, let me check. Nope, it's dead, dead, dead. Just 1 second. All right, let's just look here. This is the Angel Number book by Mystic Michaela. And there's actually a deck as well, but I thought this was faster than looking for the deck. 59, profound. A spiritual awakening occurs. Your angels validate that you have had a profound realization in your life. Because of this, you are now walking on a new spiritual plane. This is insane because I said that I feel like you realized you had to finally stop accepting less than you deserved, and it raised your vibration. Your soul has been heard, and you are aligning your life with its calling. Spend time in meditation today, taking in divine light. Wow. All right then. So, my friends, I'm going to leave it here. As always, I am sending you lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.